This is so good and so unique and so interesting and so fun. Okay. Hi there. Hey, hello. Honestly not 100% sure how to start this, so we're just going to jump straight into what we're doing. I'll introduce myself. If this is the first video of mine that you're watching, hi, hello, my name is Courtney. If it's not, thanks for coming back. But okay, so I'm pretty sure it was like 2 or 3 videos ago now. I don't 100% remember. I said that it was like my first video back after like a month, and I basically was like, I'm gonna start throwing in tequila reviews every now and then to spice up my videos. And I thought that it would be totally unfair to my favorite tequila to not at least do, instead of, it's not really a review because it's already my favorite tequila, but like a recommendation. If I'm gonna do this series, I should at least let you know what my favorite is. So if you're a little confused, let me rewind a little. In one of my last few videos, I mentioned that I've been doing these videos for quite a while now. It's actually been like 3 years. And I just wanted to do something every now and again to spice up the taste testing. And so in order to do that, I will also occasionally be including a little bit of a tequila review within the video. And the tequila I did a couple videos ago was Herradura. And then in this video, I'm going to show off what is my personal favorite tequila. And this is Espolón. So now I'm sure you're noticing that the bottle is the size of my torso. I am vastly aware. This is just the only thing that my best friend and I drink, and so it's just more economically feasible for me to get the larger size as opposed to the smaller size because it lasts a lot longer. And I'm just being smart with my money here. Okay, but so real quick, I am of age. I am 25 years old. If you are not of age to be drinking in whatever country you are living in, 10 out of 10 would not recommend. However, if you are of legal age, I believe the saying is everything in moderation, all good things in moderation. Just keep it balanced. Don't overdo it. Don't overdrink. Don't get yourself to the point of throwing up. Just enjoy yourself. Have some fun. If you want to enjoy yourself and you're of age and you're going to be responsible about it and not drive under the influence, let's be proper here. Okay, but anyways, real quick so that we can actually hop into this fucking taste testing because obviously we're here to talk about Trader Joe's stuff. Real quick, Espolón is my absolute favorite tequila. If you want to know why I'm a tequila drinker, you can go check out, I think it was 2 videos ago now where I give a little explanation of why I'm a tequila drinker. But Espolón is my favorite for a few reasons. One, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to knock back. There's no weird aftertaste. There's no funny taste to it. It goes down nice and smooth. It's really nice when it's chilled. That's a lot of reasons for me to have just kept up one finger. It also, I love the packaging. I'm a huge fan of like skulls and skeletons and things like that. Like you can't see the pop socket on my phone right now, but the pop socket on my phone is a skull. It's very cool. So I absolutely love the bottle. I actually have a smaller version of the, Reposado. I was trying to think of there's Blanco and then there's Reposado. I have a candle made out of a smaller bottle of the Reposado up in my room. It's very cool. And then this is the Blanco. I am a straight Blanco girl. That's all I drink when it comes to tequila. But yeah, so I'm going to do a shot of this to get the video started, and then we're going to start taste testing some Trader Joe's stuff. So this is a cute little shot glass that my best friend Marta, who has been on this channel a whole handful of times, she got me when we were just in New York City, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, and we had an absolutely wonderful time. We saw the Rockettes, which was like the main reason we were there, and I included a whole section of the trip on my vlog channel, so I'll have that linked down in the description. But she accidentally broke one of my shot glasses, so she bought me a New York City shot glass. So that's what we're going to be drinking out of today. I've got my chaser. And if you've got, for some reason, a drink in your hand, if you've got some water, if you've got something to smoke, cheers. Alright, so it's time for the Trader Joe's stuff. Okay, so today is going to be a little different than my normal taste testings because there is one item that I actually had to already film my opinion of, simply because it was something I knew I wouldn't be able to do within the taste testing. So I'm going to start with that. So this is actually not a sweet item. Everything else in this video is sweet, like candy, cookie, something along those lines. But this, when I saw this, I got so excited. I was like, is this real? And it is truffle powder seasoning. So now, not to be confused, this is not chocolate truffle. This is mushroom truffle. And if you aren't familiar with truffles, black truffles, first off, they're typically really expensive, and they are the type of truffles that are dug out of ground by, is it boars? I think it's specifically boars and not just pigs that dig for black truffle in the ground that can sniff it out with their snouts. But it's typically really expensive and used as a very high-end seasoning on things. So I have taste tested a multitude of truffle things on this channel before. I've tried a couple different truffle potato chips. I actually think they were both potato chips that I've tried on this channel, and I personally love truffle flavored things. Now, it is something that I think may be more of an acquired taste. You either like it or you don't, but if you do, I already messed around with this stuff a little bit. So I've done it a couple different ways. My boyfriend and I got dinner from somewhere, and I ordered an extra side of French fries, and I took this and I mixed a little, I think I did like a half a teaspoon of this, and I mixed it into some sour cream and then added just a little bit of water to thin it out a bit and used it as a dipping sauce for the French fries. And oh my god, it was so good. And then I also did buttered garlic noodles one day. So just butter, garlic, salt, and then I sprinkled this on it and made truffle garlic butter noodles. It was so good. So this, I want to say it was either $5 or $6.99. So it was a little pricey for a container this small. However, because it's such a strong flavor, a little bit does go a long way. And oh my god, putting this into the sour cream and making a dip out of it, I think the possibilities of things that you could dip into this are probably endless, honestly. So yeah, I can easily say if you are a fan of truffle flavored things, 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so this next item, we're going to this next because I am a bit apprehensive about these, and here's why. At fall time, I believe it was, Trader Joe's came out with a hazelnut, no, not a hazelnut, this is hazelnut, a cookie butter cookie. So a cookie butter version of these, and they were right next to this stack. So there was a stack of these chocolate hazelnut cookies, and there was a stack right next to it of the cookie butter ones. And if you watched my taste testing from fall of Trader Joe's things, you will know that for some reason those cookies were just not super great. There was like hardly any filling in the center. If you want my full opinion on it, you can definitely go and check that video out. But I was just severely disappointed by the lack of actual cookie butter in between the two cookies. So I got this one very apprehensively, knowing that I did not like the last kind of version of these cookies because there was hardly anything in them. But I'm hoping that maybe since then they've learned their lesson, redeemed themselves, put more stuff in the center. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So these, the description says they are light and crispy cookies made with ground hazelnuts with a creamy chocolate hazelnut center. So, and if you look on the front, it shows that you should be able to like taste the chocolate hazelnut center. so many of them look like there's hardly anything in between the two cookies. All right, I'm going to try to grab one that looks like there's... Okay, so like for example, you look at this side of this cookie and there's chocolate oozing out. But then you look at this side of this cookie and there's nothing. Let's taste it. Yeah, I'm sad. It's very much the same thing. The cookie itself is good. I'm not going to deny that it's not a delicious shortbread cookie. If you like shortbread cookies, they're really good shortbread cookies, but you don't get the texture of the cream inside. You don't really, I think that's what's missing is even if the cream weren't to add an extra flavor, it would at least add some sort of texture. Like when you're eating Oreos, you get that creamy texture and it adds to the layers and the flavor of an Oreo. And so when I'm eating this, not getting any sort of cream texture at all, and it's just kind of like a dry, crumbly shortbread cookie. Like not dry to a point where you're like, wow. But I mean, it's still just tastes like a shortbread cookie. You don't get that extra added layer of cream on the inside because you can't really feel it or taste it. I get a hazelnut flavor. I don't get a super strong chocolate flavor. So I don't think it has the effect that it's intending to have. It just kind of tastes like a shortbread cookie with some added layer of hazelnut flavor, not a shortbread cookie with a nice layer of hazelnut chocolate cream on the inside. Okay, I'm done ranting about these because I was really sad about the cookie butter ones. I was hoping they would fix themselves for these and they haven't. Rant over, maybe next year. Okay, so the next two items are not technically like holiday items, but they are newer items to Trader Joe's, so they perfectly fit this video. I was very excited when I saw that these were coming out. So they're caramel coffee almonds. I don't really think I need to give you much more of an explanation than that. We understand what they're supposed to taste like. Now let's see if they actually do. That's super interesting. So so when you first put it on your tongue, the first initial flavor that hits me right away is bitter coffee. And I'm not somebody who likes just plain black coffee, so that's why to me it's like, ooh, that's bitter. However, if you like black coffee, you might not feel that way. You might be like, ooh, that's coffee, as opposed to like, ooh, that's bitter, that's coffee. However, then it's followed up by the sweetness that comes from whatever like the sugar coating is and the actual almond itself and the caramel, because the ingredients on this are almonds, obviously, sugar, butter, coffee powder, salt, and natural flavors. So right away you're kind of smacked with that bitterness of coffee, but then it's almost immediately covered up by the sweetness that you get from like the caramel, and then the almond helps to even it out itself as well. But you don't entirely lose that bitterness. Like I can feel the bitterness a little bit hanging out on my tongue, but not in a bad way. These are very interesting. I would say they're not my favorite. I've had a lot of different kinds of candied almonds in the past, and like cinnamon almonds, those are my shit. I love cinnamon almonds. So if I were given the choice of cinnamon almonds and these, I would definitely choose the cinnamon ones. But these have a very interesting and unique flavor. If you're a coffee lover, and especially somebody who enjoys your coffee without cream and sugar, you'd probably really like these. All right, next up, these are also brand new. Well, I don't know if brand new is the right word, but they're newer to Trader Joe's. Definitely not a holiday item, but something that I really wanted to try because I saw they'd be coming out. And they're sour jelly beans, a colorful, sweet, and tart, chewy candy. I love sour things, so here, ooh, that's interesting. It says product of Ireland. Ooh, almonds, product of USA, processed and packaged in Thailand. Interesting. Okay, so first off, best part, they're actually sour, which is always a plus because I am somebody who loves sour things. So typically a lot of times sour things don't actually meet my standard for being sour. But these are actually sour, so we love to see it. The flavors definitely taste like they're more of a natural flavoring, which when I look at the ingredients makes sense because it's like juice concentrate blend, pineapple, orange, apple, color added is from fruit juice, vegetable juice, spirulina extract, natural flavors, like everything seems to come from more natural things. So that's cool. I really love that. I appreciate that. And these might now be one of my new favorite sour candies because they are actually sour. The flavors are pretty damn good. They don't taste weird. You can just tell that they're natural, if that makes sense. Like the lemon one tastes like there's lemon juice in there. Love that. Okay, I need to go run away real quick to grab the last item. BRB. Oof. Okay, so the final thing of this taste testing is this candy cane Jojo's ice cream. Peppermint and vanilla ice cream swirled with fudge and chunks of candy cane Jojo's cookies. So if you aren't familiar, Jojo's are Trader Joe's version of Oreos. And so this is candy cane Jojo's ice cream. And I don't think it really needs much more of an explanation than that. Okay. Alright, so first off, let's talk about the top here. That's sexy. That is some sexy shit. We're going to start there. Okay. Should I have pulled this out more than 30 seconds ago? Maybe. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Alright, we want a little bit of everything, so we did that. This is so good and so unique and so interesting and so fun. Okay, so what we've got going on here is like, I don't know how easy it'll be for you to see, but like over on this side, you've got what looks like just kind of like regular cookies and cream ice cream. And then down like here, you've got this pink ice cream that I'm pretty sure is just like mostly vanilla with a hint of peppermint. I think it's a vanilla with peppermint in it. And then this dark chocolate is like a fudge swirl, but it also has peppermint. And this essentially tastes like if somebody were to make York peppermint patty ice cream and cookies and cream ice cream and combine them together, which is pretty much what they were going for. I mean, it is candy cane Jojo's ice cream, so that's pretty much what they were going for. But that's what it tastes like. It's so good. It does give me a very strong York peppermint patty flavor. So if you like York peppermint patties and you like Oreos and you like ice cream, I don't see there to be any reason why you wouldn't love this, because I am thoroughly enjoying this. It's so unique, and when you get the dark chocolate fudge swirl in there, that's what really adds that peppermint patty flavor. That is a good ass ice cream. Good ass ice cream. That's all I'm saying. Okay, yeah, I'm not really sure what my expectations were on that ice cream, but for some reason it exceeded them, because for some reason I think they were kind of low. I don't know why. But I would say that this video was a very good mix of hits and misses. This wasn't like, oh, everything was good, or oh, everything was bad. This was like, the ice cream was good, the jelly beans were good, the truffle seasoning is good, but the chocolate hazelnut cookies and the caramel coffee almonds, well, no. The chocolate hazelnut cookies are like, come on, Trader Joe's, please get your shit together on this cookie thing. And then the coffee caramel almonds are kind of like, they're good. They could be a little bit better. They're good. So, with that being said, I would love to know if you have tried any of these things and what your thoughts are. I would also love to know, and more importantly, I think it would be really fun to do a savory taste testing of Trader Joe's things, because I know that there are a ton of different things that Trader Joe's are kind of known for when it comes to a lot of their meals and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure they have some pot stickers that they're really known for being really good. So if you could pretty please do me a massive favor and let me know what are some savory meals slash foods from Trader Joe's that I should try. And I want to do a video where I try a bunch of those things. It might not be like a sit down like this. I might have to do it over the course of like a week or something like that. But I really want to do that. So if you could pretty please let me know what some of the best savory dishes are from Trader Joe's. I want to do that as a video. I think it'd be very fun. But with that being said, that is all for today's video. It would super help me out if you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because it lets me know that you like this video so I could keep doing more of them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a very happy holidays, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.